Okay, so there's our line of storms running from south of Cache all the way to Welty. We have supercells in here. The whole line is rotating. The rain amounts have been pretty good. Lacey, talking about rain amounts, and some of these rain amounts have been very impressive. Is this going to be?
Oh, links one.
Links one?
Yeah.
And take a look at some of this. And go ahead and you take it here. Go ahead and give us an update on. Boy, look at that. My gosh. That is good stuff for sure. Lots of water.
There are some areas that have had anywhere from 2 to 2.5 inches of rain. So officially at Will Rogers, I know it was just over an inch, but you can see from Union City to Mustang, back up to the southwest sides of Oklahoma City, downtown Oklahoma City, 2 inches. And that's, of course, with that supercell that came up that was rotating. It was tornado warned, 2 inches near Jones, all the way out to Meeker, with a storm that was very strong down to the southwest sides of Norman. That storm produced 1.5 inches of rain, back up to 2 inches in McLeod. And then you notice north sides, Edmond, Luther, Chandler, a trace. You kind of got the anvil from that storm, so you got some showers moving out of it, but the core is where the rain was the absolute heaviest. Here's a look at your statewide rainfall totals. You can see the bulk of the rain has been in the past 24 hours right here from the southwest side up to Oklahoma City, all the way back up to Stillwater. And then, David, unfortunately, folks in western Oklahoma, as you mentioned, they didn't get these totals. It's all been right here in the central part of the state of Oklahoma.
Wow, but you know what? I mean, how impressive is that? I know, and this is what we said all week. Western Oklahoma just wasn't
behind the dry line today.
Behind the dry line today. Fire danger was higher, and you know, there are some systems down the road that might be possibly wet for western Oklahoma. I got to wait a little bit, but it might happen. Okay, so tornado watch in effect until midnight. Probably we'll have another watch out after that. Might be a severe thunderstorm watch. So we might have had a couple spin-ups today. You can see the counties flashing, still severe thunderstorm warnings going on. Let's go to look at some of the video here, control room. Let's take Brandon's power flashes. And I think this is a video of when he was in Midwest City, looking back to the, nope, that's going to be just a little bit ago near Prague. And those are power flashes right there. This is going to loop. And watch it, boom, power flash, boom, power flash, and it's caused by wind, okay? So, boom, there it is again. So wind either from winds wrapping around the mesocyclone or simply from a weak, brief spin-up, or what could have been a larger tornado. It was not, but you start to get power flashes, you really start to pay attention. And that storm was spinning. Okay, let's go back to some of the other video from Jim Gardner, and we'll call that the Cedar Valley storm from earlier today from Jim Gardner in Bob Mills Sky News 9, show you what that video looked like. And just some incredible, the lightning today. Rich Kriegel and Jim Gardner up there, and yeah, lightning is dangerous. It is deadly. That's why we tell you to go indoors when lightning is approaching. Lightning can move and span out nearly 10 to 12 miles away from a thunderstorm. Look at the rain, though. This was what was so great to see today. I just love this shot from Jim, a waterfall of just heavy rain moving across a wheat field. And that farmer, he got lucky today for sure. Okay, good news there going on. All right, so there's the latest. Let's go back to Links 3 and take a look at what's going on with that. All right, so severe storms now, far southern Oklahoma, moving to the northeast, east-northeast at about 35 miles per hour. We have a hook with that storm. Val is coming in on this storm here. There's a hook there. That storm has a hook, and that storm has a hook. And once again, everything moving east-northeast at about 35 miles per hour, okay? All right, Tanner, I got you. Thank you. So storm now leaving Lincoln County into Creek County, right? And that's a big storm, right? But no longer severe. That one's weakened some as well. And then we have the Pottawatomie County storm. Let's go ahead and take a look at this now for our friends over in Shawnee and see where this is. So you're going to get more rain in Shawnee, but you're going to get what's coming out of Pink and Lake Thunderbird. That's not severe. This is severe. Look at the hook on that. Yeah, okay. And that's going to go right over Macomb, right over Tribby, going to Maud, going to Bowlegs, going to Seminole, right? And shear rate, that supports that. Area of spin west of Tribby. Not tornadic, not strong enough to get a tornado, but we're still watching it. We're still watching it for sure. Okay, so the forecast maps, are those in there? We have those turned on at the very end. Go ahead, take a look at it. And we'll bring some of those up for the overnight hours. You have those? When you get them? Okay, you're fine. And just want to talk about tonight and tomorrow morning and tomorrow. Cold front will eventually move through. So Links 1. Let's go to Links 1. And overnight tonight, now what's going to happen is we're counting for another wave of showers and storms that come out of the southwest into Oklahoma City. And I know the cold front's going to be on top of the metro in the morning. Anytime you've got a boundary around, you're going to have some scattered showers overnight. Now let's talk about tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon, right? So tomorrow morning, we're going to try to get a break. I know the marathon's going on. They've delayed it by an hour, but we're going to try to get a break. It's still going to be raining through much of southern and southeastern Oklahoma. But right now, look what happens tomorrow afternoon. We take this chance of rain and we bring it back to the northwest. So it looks like it will be a wet overall, a wet and cool day here in Oklahoma City with a break in the morning, possibly for the marathon, and then more rain for the afternoon. Highs tomorrow in the 60s and 70s. Yeah, we've been in the 80s and 90s all week, and here we go. 90 forecast, take a look at it. Rain tomorrow, rain in the morning, a little bit better chance in the afternoon, dry Monday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday look good. More rain and storms next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and could be dealing with more severe weather with that wave by the end of next week. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this.